What is going on, guys? We are live. Give me about 5 seconds. All right, 30 seconds. I just got to rearrange some things right now. Just to. All right. All right, there we go. Now I have my mic there. All right. Hi. Welcome to our live session. It is August 20th, 10:32 a.m. We are live cold calling for wholesaling real estate. Now, it is a cloudy day outside. So usually when it's cloudy, I get like a little slower start to the day. I am having some, to be honest, I haven't gone to the gym this week and I'm trying to have grace for myself. But I realized that just some days I just don't be feeling like it. And it is okay that I don't feel like it sometimes, but I can't like let that ruin what I've done so far. But anyways, outside of that personal reasons there, we're live about the cold call, not cold call necessarily, but cold call, because we haven't spoken to these people before. So it's technically is cold calling. Anyways, I'm going on a rant. If you're new here, my name is Monte Rodriguez, and I am a wholesaler here in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania market, where I do direct to seller, direct to agent, and direct to the people. No, just kidding. All joking aside, seriously, I do cold call. I don't necessarily direct mail. I do send out a few templates or mails that sellers want me to. Other than that, I don't. Direct mails, mostly cold calling sellers where, we typically go for from there. Now, if you're new here, welcome. Let me know where you're watching me from, and don't just say YouTube, location wise. And if you're in real estate or not, um, that kind of gives me a general idea where my audience is. But I'm talking to the newer folks that are out there, and if you are thinking about it, just do it. Pick up the phone, just call one person, and go on about your day. Tomorrow, call two people. Get started by just picking up the phone and calling. So let's get started. So today we submitted a refund to a lead because they were not looking to sell the property. This was a cold call lead from ISpeedtoLead. Usually when I buy the lead, I put them on a campaign. It is a 3-day campaign, 21 time touch. That means once I buy the lead, I'll put them on if it's a cold call lead or if it's a pay per lead. So that means if a cold caller reached out to them, asked them if they were selling, rather than them going online, filling out a form. So those are two different types of lead. This lead was a cold call lead, and so I put them on a cold call campaign. If I do not reach out to them, if I do not reach them, it sends them a text every half an hour for the first two, and then wait 2 hours to send another text, and I call, and then all the things like that. Anyway, I called him. He didn't answer. Sent him a few text messages, and then he responded, "Stop, not interested in selling." Screenshot it, the calls attempts, text messages sent, and then his response being "Stop, not interested." Sent that over with the lead itself to ISpeedtoLead this morning. And now we await for the major decision on if I'm going to get my money back for that one or not. So that's the general um, procedure. My mind just went blank as to getting a refund. I'm not too big on getting refunds. However, it's worth it if you are able to get a refund. That way you can use that money to buy other leads. We're also going to be doing some driving for dollars as well. I'm not too sure how to get to that. So we're going to figure it out right now. But before we do that, we're going to get to our follow ups here. So let's handle our follow ups with these leads. I do have a call with an agent actually. Um, Long story short, this was a speed to lead lead. We went to the property, got the offer. He I'm going to explain this to the agent anyway. So pretty much we went to the house. I went with the buyer. He's like, yeah, we're interested. He was at 275. My original offer was 220 before seeing the property. And the buyer was like, hey, we could just do 230, lock this in, get this deal sold, put it on the market and resell it. And so we offered him 230. He's like, yeah, we could do 230 if that's my net. And I'm like, oh, it is your net. And then my buyer was like, nah, they typically pay for the transfer tax. And I'm like, okay. And so the transfer tax killed the deal with us. And then turns out I spoke to him this morning, the seller, and he's like, I moved out already. I am going to be listing it with an agent though. If you call the agent and give them the offer and then maybe we could go for it from there. And I'm like, our offer is still going to be 230, but now you have to still pay for the transfer tax and an extra 3% to the agent now. So now you're getting even less than what we originally offered you. And so he's like, yeah, I know. But we can't change the fact that, I have an agent now. And I'm like, hey, I'll still call the agent and see where we go from there. So we got to call him at about 20 minutes or so, call this agent. So in the meantime, we're going to handle our other follow-ups and see if we could get something moving forward. Yeah. I know that was a long intro. I do have to do let me see. I suck at KPIs, like understanding what they are. Like, yeah, I have, let me see. I'm using Resimply. Come on, what are you doing? As a CRM, and I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. It's too separate for me, but it's also a good thing that it's separate. However, when I try to search certain things, it doesn't pop up. Oh crap! Of course he's calling me now. Hold on. This is my buyer for that property. Hey, nothing much, man. I actually got a hold of Roberto this morning. uh, yeah, Anetta Drive, the 230 guy. Yeah. Listen, I'm telling you, I called him like once a week since we ended things. But anyway, I finally got a hold of him, and he's like, "Yeah, I moved out already." So that was one of the things that he wanted to do, and he's like, "I am going to be listing it," and he's like, "If you guys are still interested, just talk to the agent, and we'll go from there." And I'm like, "Do you know that it's going to be an extra 3%?" 3% now that you gotta pay the agent. And he's like, yeah, I know, but that's all negotiable and all of that. So he's like, if you're still interested, reach out to the agent and we'll go from there. So I wanted to just tell you that because I thought that was funny. No, I don't think so, but I think it makes it easier now that he's not there. living there. Yeah. He was saying around 250, so I'm gonna talk to the agent in about 20 minutes or so, and get a general idea, see where he's at, and then I'll tell him that we've already been there and stuff like that. So, um, hopefully, it makes it a little bit easier on that end. Oh, probably, but we'll see. We'll see if that works or not. But for tomorrow, are you still available for the multifamilies? Okay. So I'm going to be touching base with him around noon to confirm with him that tomorrow still works. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll text you what he says. He didn't call me saying that it's not going to work yet, so I'll just double check that for you. And then for the other ones in West Mifflin, were you able to take a look at the leases yet? Okay. Yes, I was able to open it. I did attach it to the email, so that way you could take a look at it as well. Okay. Well, yeah, they didn't get a day for next week at anyway. Okay. Right. Right. So you right. Okay. You want to get into all of the units? Okay. Plus basements. Okay. Right. Okay. I'll work on that today and then I'll confirm with that with you via text or something. Right. Right. Do you have a general idea for next week, like what days work for you, or are you still open? Okay. Well, let me confirm that with him and then get back to you on that. Okay. And then for the Arler Drive one, we're still waiting to hear back from the seller. He's talking to the plumber. He said he'll be talking to him this week about making sure everything was good to go with the underground grate as well. Right. So that's what he's going to be working on this week. I'm going to be touching base with him on Friday. I'm hitting the phones today. We're still working on it. They ended up repairing all the sewer issues this week, actually yesterday and Monday. So we're just waiting for, I think, the occupancy test or the dye test, one of the two. Yeah. So I don't know if we're still going to be closing next Friday, but we'll see. If not, it'll probably be postponed. Yeah, yeah. Oh, speaking of that, you guys are still closing on Friday? Yeah. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. She did what my love wanted me to ask you. They don't have drop ceilings in the property, right? Okay, because she's because we have it here and it's not a pleasant, a a sight for sore eyes or whatever that saying goes. So, uh, but all right, yeah. I mean, we'll love to take a look at it when the time comes. I don't know if I told you that. Oh, nice. Right. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll keep you posted on what's going on my end, and hopefully, we'll figure out what's going on with these multifamilies soon for tomorrow. Thanks, man. You got it. Bye. Let's go. Sorry about that, guys. That usually when buyers call you, you got to answer. um, let me see. Gotta text my son good morning really quickly. All right. Text him this. I'm gonna text him good morning. Why is it doing that? All right. Good morning, little birdie. Come say hi to me. I'm live. Hopefully he sees it. All right. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. So what we are going to be doing is calling our leads. Let me call him real quick actually to see Mike. Because that would make sense to see inside of all of them. So it's a 8-unit, sorry, it's a 7-unit, a 4-unit, and a duplex. Excuse me. Is it 7 units? Yep, 7-unit, a 4-unit, and a duplex. Yep. Okay. So now, don't tell me it sent the text. Did it send the text? 9:31 a.m. Yep. Okay. One thing at a time. So our goal here today, confirm these appointments for tomorrow for him, figure out where we're going to go with the agent of the property that we've already seen. He decided that he's going to list it. And then we're going to get into some actually cold calling our driver for dollars list. I think one thing at a time. Let me do this first real quick. Josephine. Hopefully he says yes, that we can get into all of them. Hopefully, fingers crossed. What's his name, Mike?
Hello,
Mike Monte here. You got a second?
Oh, hi, Monte. How you doing? Yeah,
Good.
I'm good.
Good. I just got off the phone with Eddie just to reconfirm that tomorrow works.
Oh,
And
okay. Is it still good for him?
yes, he brought up a great thing about getting inside of the unit. Have you mentioned it to the tenants?
I didn't mention it to. Actually, I mentioned it to a couple of them. I mentioned it to the second floor guy at Eleanor Street.
Okay.
And I should have. Oh, you need a hand? Okay, let me call you right back. I'm at work. It's got easier. Yeah, but I did mention it to some people, so we should be able to get access.
Can we get access to majority of them? Because he
let's. You know what? If we have to do majority, we better do it another day because I'll need more time to prepare to get everybody. Oh, hold on a second.
Okay.
Right on that part. All right. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Cause I don't know if I can get access to everybody tomorrow, short notice like that. It might be better another time.
Okay.
So I can, if that's okay with him, I understand.
No, that is probably the best because that way we have a general idea on what everyone's look like.
I don't blame you. I'd want to see most too. If I was looking to buy a place, I'd want to look at most of the places.
Yeah. So I think when do you think that can happen?
Well, I think we could still do probably Eleanor tomorrow, get both places Eleanor, but and probably wait on the other buildings unless he wants to try to do everything the same day. Then I'd have to probably make more arrangements, do everything the same day. But
it would be best, Mike, if we could do everything on the same day.
Okay, let's do that then. Let me figure out a good day.
Okay.
To do that, probably on a weekend. Like, if that's okay with him, unless weekends are bad for him.
So weekends are bad for him. However, if it's decent enough time, give me 2 days. So like a weekday and then like a weekend day that they have.
No, we could shoot for a weekday. That's not a problem. I just thought it might be easier traffic wise and everything. But if he's okay with that. So yeah, let's plan a day. Let me kind of call around, talk to the different, because I'm going to be careful with some of the people because I don't necessarily want all of them to know about possibly selling.
Right.
So I have to come in with a little excuse like, oh, there's the insurance guy or whatever.
And that's fine. We'll go with your lead on that. Obviously, we're not going to be like we're coming in with suits and stuff.
You got to get out of here as soon as we buy it.
Right.
No, I like to be a little bit discreet on my business anyway. Some of them are cool about it. I did, like the guy on Eleanor Street, I did tell him, I said, yeah, we're trying to look this place. This company might buy this out. I said, but don't worry because your lease is good until, whenever it is. And then I have another place for him anyway, in case he didn't want to stay with your company.
Right.
Because I like to, because some of my tenants are long-term and I try to look out for him.
Right.
He's a good guy and stuff like that. And some of them I would tear, they got kicked out right away.
Yeah.
But most of my tenants are good though. So I try to look out for them.
Yeah, I mean, we honor the leases that are in place anyway. Eddie, he likes to buy and hold. So if anything, we just have to renew the lease or restructure it or something like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have like can you share the leases that are in place right now?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I can get those to you. I can either take pictures or make copies or just bring the stack with me and just show you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah. Do you have digital copies right? Like not right now, but
digital. No, they're all just paper copies.
Gotcha.
But that's how I do old school like that. But I can take pictures, and then text over that if that's easier for you, or just bring the copies with me when I go to talk to you about it.
Right. I mean, could you do both by chance? Do you have my email?
Yeah. No. Could you text it over to me?
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that as soon as we hang up.
Okay, and then I'll start working on that, getting those over to you. Now, next week I'm going to be out of town for a week, so we'll have to figure it out like when I get back. So it'll be early September. I can definitely get you guys in all the units. Okay,
then that gives them plenty of time to try to get the schedules together anyway.
Exactly. Get everybody. I'll start buying everybody and make sure I got all my keys in order and everything like that to go in and. It won't take long. You just kind of go and scope it out.
Yeah, pretty much. In and out type thing. Probably no more than like 2 minutes per unit, unless we have questions.
Yeah, you just got to look at the overall condition.
Yeah.
Of each one.
Okay, so I'll send you a text. Yeah, I'll send you a text with the email. If you could just email it, the leases or the pictures of the lease, and then once you get back, you getting back on Sunday or Saturday or what? When are you getting back?
I'm gonna be back. Yeah, it's gonna be Monday to a Monday.
Monday to Monday. Okay.
I'm not leaving until this Monday. Then be back the following Monday. Then that following week, it might not be good just because I have to work extra days.
Yeah.
Because from being away, and then so the following week after that would probably be best. So let me kind of give it a gauge. Okay, so if I'm back.
Okay.
Let's see, Monday. I'll be back on the 1st. So the week of the 8th.
Okay.
Definitely make that happen. So either that Monday, because I usually have Mondays off, and then I usually have Thursdays and Fridays off.
Okay.
So we could do the 8th, 11th, or 12th. So probably one of those 3 days will work out best. Or, at least from my end, see what your end is,
Yeah.
Your schedule is.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to do that. Let's do that. Let's communicate via email with the leases that you have. And then that will be plenty of time to make sure that our schedules are clear for that, for either of those days.
Sounds good. Okay. That sounds good.
Sweet. Thanks, Mike. I'll text you now.
No problem. All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
This is why it takes so long. My email is... It's okay. Oh, nope. Tomorrow. Sep, do you remember when he comes back to town? We'll have Do you remember? He will email leases. Let's see how long I've been working this thing. Hold on. Will not be able to get inside of all the units tomorrow. We'll have to push back to the week of, do you remember, September 8th. We'll email the leases over for us to take edits. All right, let's send myself a task. Delete the appointment. Did he email the leases? I'll give it till he's leaving Monday, so I'll give it till Sunday. All right. I initially reached out to him. This is a ISpeedtoLead cold call lead. June 11th. Reached out to him. And I see, when was I able to take a look at it? Oh, I was able to So June 11th, June 14th, I talked to him. And then, oh wow, it's August. So right there's 2 months. Yeah, we still have yet to. Oh boy. So reached out to him originally for the property that he entered on in the cold call lead. Turns out we went to the property. The property manager was like, yeah, he's trying to sell all his properties. We're like, we only talked about one. And so I called him the next day. I was like, hey, we went to the property. Thanks for showing us. Turns out the property manager was like, you got more to sell us? And he's like, yeah, I was thinking about it. And so here we are trying to get 3 of the multifamilies out of the 9 that he has in total. He wants to keep the single families. He has 4 multifamilies, but one of the 4, Eddie's not interested. So he's more interested in the 3 that we're trying to get inside. We were going to get inside of them tomorrow, but he didn't have access. He didn't tell all of the tenants that. So let's make sure we get the lease, and then we could go from there. So then that way we know which ones are going up or coming, to an end, and which ones are not, type thing. So this next one is, oh, this one's a PPC. That means she entered it on the website to get a refund. 530. Not the clock. Do you remember? August 19th. We missed a call. Oh, all right. Hold on. Come on, Miss Angel.
This call is being recorded.
That was yesterday. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is Angel there?
Who is this?
This is Monte Rodriguez calling about Terman Avenue property. Looks like you submitted it on my website looking to sell.
No,
You didn't submit this on my website? Let me see.
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm sorry about that. So you're not looking to sell that then, I'm assuming. All right. She banged on me. So in that case, hello, Winifred. That name sounds familiar. I think I have a seller that's that name. Let me see if are you the seller I've been talking to? Override. So in that case, she didn't fill out the website, or she didn't fill out the form. She's not looking to sell, and she banged on me. So what I'm going to do here is keep her on a non-interested campaign. That'll touch base with her in about 2 months and see if anything has changed, or if she might be interested in selling. So let me see here. She said, Download. Give me a second, guys. We got to make sure that this is taken care of. That's in a good neighborhood too. Like, not for sale. Didn't fill. So that was a lead, like a pay per click. That means that she might have searched "we buy houses" and then filled out a form from there. Download. What number did we call? Yep. Make sure we called the number that was provided. Just to make sure. So usually it's 2 numbers that comes with it. One is the number that ISpeedtoLead wants you to call, and then the other is like a text message one. All right. So I called the one that they want me to call, so it makes it easier for them to give me my money back type thing. Didn't fill out the form. Where are you watching from, Winifred? Am I pronouncing your name right? A name so simple can be pronounced different. All right. Well, that explains why she hasn't responded to my text. My Texas. All right, let's call him back. Oh, it's 11 o'clock, so let's call this agent for this property here, and then we're going to call him, and then we got until 12 o'clock to call them. Okay. So this one, we went to see the property, and now he didn't go with our offer, and he wants us to touch base with the agent that he's going to be listing it with. So we'll see. All right, answer, Bill. I'm going to have to hide the... Hopefully he answers.
Hello, this is Bill.
Hey, Bill, Monte Rodriguez here. Robert gave me your number regarding the property we were looking to buy.
Oh, on the net.
Yeah. Has he told you about us?
You know what? He sent me a text this morning. He said, expect a call from somebody who wants to wholesale the property. Like, okay. I said, well, typically they don't even reach out to realtors, but I'll wait.
Yeah, no, we're not going to wholesale this. We were going to buy it and flip it. So I think that's where the miscommunication came into play. When we made our offer, we seen the property as well when he was living in it. He was trying to figure out, how long it would take for him to move. And so I I reached out to him this morning, and that's what he told me to give you a call. So, I mean, we're still interested in selling, but he wanted me to talk to you to see what was going on your end, since you are the agent on this one.
Yeah, I mean, the property, technically it's under contract with Keller Williams to be marketed. The auction company is over there today doing the catalog for the remaining content. And then we have, the game plan was they were going to remove carpet out of the one room because there's hardwood floors under everything. We're getting the rest of the house cleaned, and then it's going on the market. Now,
I can tell you the neighbors reached out. His brother's interested. Another person's reached out. Like all of a sudden, everybody and their brother knows that Bob moved.
Right.
So we've got several people that are, interested in the property. So,
Gotcha.
What I'll, end up doing is discussing it with Bob and seeing if he wants me to do, like private offers first, or just list it and let everybody come at it at once.
Right.
It's totally up to, his decision how he wants to proceed. But,
right. Did you have a price in mind or where you were going to market it at?
Yeah, we're going to list it at, I believe it's $275 on that one. Like the week of give you the right number. Yeah, $275 on Aneta.
Okay. Huh.
What kind of number were you thinking? Obviously not 275. You're looking to limit.
Yeah. I mean, we were firm at the 230. We even came up from our original offer after looking at it. And I think that's where, I mean, they were considering that, and there were just some little details on, who was going to pay for what and stuff like that. So we were going to do all the closing cost, and then they were just going to pay their side of the transfer tax.
Okay. Well, I mean, the seller really has limited. Are you talking commission when you say all the closing costs?
Well, at this point, you weren't involved, so.
Okay, I was going to say, because seller closing costs, essentially are a couple $100.
Right.
The transfer tax is the largest part of the seller closing cost.
Right. And then that's where we were like trying to figure out, I mean, because they will be walking away with, it was like what was it? 227.5 or something like that after everything. Bless you. After everything was said and done, and we were waiting to hear back from the brother, and I didn't hear back from him until I reached out to him this morning. So I was like, oh crap. So now we got to deal with an agent. So how did you want to like move forward, I guess, with our offer, or what did you want to do since the paperwork is signed with you guys?
I mean, it's obviously way lower than what I'm, what the market's saying that the house should sell for, and what I told Bob, because even with commissions and everything, he's still, in excess of 250 with what I've proposed to him. So
right.
I'll reach back out to Bob, and is this a good number to get back to you on?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, we've got several people that are interested in the property, so I want to see what he wants to do, and obviously we've got a big gap between where I think we should be and where you need to be. So
right.
It's probably going to end up going on the market, and then if I'm wrong and it doesn't sell, we can certainly readdress it down the road a little bit if you're still interested.
Right. And then obviously you're going to get a higher offer if they're if you have buyers that's looking to live there, as to oppose as us coming in there flip. Yeah.
Yep. End users out, someone that wants the school district, etc. So.
Right. So I don't know. I guess I'll just wait to hear from you. Could you let me know, like, either way where this goes? That way I could.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. I don't want to hold you up. And alrighty. I will put your name and phone number on the file. That way I won't forget to call you. And,
right.
We'll go from there.
Okay.
It's probably going to be a couple weeks before we actually hit the market, because, like I said, they're cataloging everything. We got to get the carpet out, get everything cleaned, and then we'll actually officially get her on the market. But
right.
I'll let you know as soon as I have some kind of answer for you.
Okay. Is that, I guess, obviously we'd be buying it as is. I mean, I think that's where being an investor has its advantage,
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
There's something to be said for as is sales.
Right.
I'm dealing with one in Sewickley right now that the home inspection report was not pretty.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And unfortunately, it's a young couple looking to purchase the property. They've been looking for years. They're in a rental, and it's for $400,000 in Sewickley. What you're going to get is something that needs lots of work.
Right. Yeah.
They just, they walked in there thinking everything's perfect, and then I get a Google Doc spreadsheet from the wife, like, well, here's what I think this is going to cost. Like,
yeah.
What does that have to do with anything? Your numbers are all over the place.
Right. And it's a little scary with them being the first time type buyers too.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's, they need something a little more turnkey. And
yeah.
Like, I know you want to be in Sewickley, but, Sewickley does come at a price.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyhow. So, alrighty. I got your name and number on the file here, and as soon as we get the confirmation of exactly how we're proceeding, I will let you know.
Okay. Yeah. Before you go, I mean, is there like a timeline for this? What are you guys thinking?
I'm hoping within the next week and a half to get it taken care of. It's the auction company was hoping to get the entire thing cataloged today, so that's going to be our go point if they did or didn't. And then
right.
I can, bring the other people in on top of them and get things rolling. So I know Bob wants to get it done quickly. So
okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll be here either way. Just let us know what you need from us if you wanted to move forward either way, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Have a good one.
You as well. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. I appreciate that, Zach. All right, let's see. Spoke to Bill. Wants to wait to see. Auction. People are in the property right now. I will touch. All right, so I'm gonna send a text to the seller, told him I talked to Bill and spoke to Bill. He will call you. He said that he will call you. Um, 2:30. They'll call you to see what you do. You see how he tried to sneak his commission in there? I thought that was funny. Honestly, I marked this a dead lead. Let me see. When did I mark this a dead lead? Been working on this one since April. I marked this dead back in July 9th. He's like, yeah, we got interest from another wholesaler. The one thing that we don't like is for you to get us under contract and then close and then pull out the last minute before closing. I just don't want to waste my time. And I'm like, we've already seen the place. We gave you an offer that we're okay with moving forward. If the sewer line checks out and the dye test pass, we'll be good to go to close. And he's like, I'm just not comfortable with it. I might entertain this wholesaler's offer. And I'm like, you know what? Do what you want to do. I'm going to keep in touch with you and see what happens from there. And then I called him every week since. And then this morning, I just happened to get a hold of him. And he told me to reach out to the agent that he's trying to list with, who we just spoke to. 275, I think that's a good number. What was our price on this? you could get about $310 for it, 20 to 35 into rehab, for the numbers to make sense at $230. The kitchen was small, so maybe newer kitchen, take down the paneling in the basement, paint, and then take up the carpet. That was the rehab budget. Four, you heard the agent say they were going to take up the carpet. I think that's all he said that they were going to do. I think he had like blue carpet. It was like a nice grandma and grandpa style house with the wallpaper and color carpets in the property. I felt like I was like back in like 1990s visiting my grandma when I was there at the property. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. I honestly don't even know about this one anymore, so we'll see. I might touch base with he said in about a week and a half, so I'll touch base with him in about 2 weeks. What has he decided? He knows he's going to accept less now that an agent is involved in the property. So I'm actually going to do 1 week. We're going to touch base with him next Wednesday. What was his notes on this one? So this one was owner-occupied emergency reasons, and they wanted to sell ASAP. That's why I called them originally. All right, let's see if we get a hold of him. We've seen the property as well, just haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 41 available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Billy, this is Monte. Give me a call when you can, 412-912-1888. Thanks. All right, haven't been able to get a hold of him since we've seen the property. That's always the sucky part about it. Like, he's like, I get so many calls. Well, save my number so you know I'm calling you. All right. Wants me to call him in 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock on the dot. Oh. Oh, look at that, guys. Our refund came back. That's great. So let's buy another lead. Alright. Let's see. We're going to buy another lead after we do our follow-ups here. All right.
This call is being recorded.
We sent the contract to him. He's going to be touching base with the daughter, and he might reach out to an agent.
905. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Hey, this is Monte. We spoke a couple of days ago about the property on South Nicholas Street. We were the ones that sent you the purchase agreement for $60,000 to the email. I believe you wanted to talk to the daughter and see what she thought about it. Anyways, I'm just reaching out to see if you guys had a chance to talk it over. If you could, just give me a call when you can at 412-912-1888. Thank you. I gave him a week, so it expires on Monday. He said he needed a couple of days to think about the offer or the contract. I know he got it. He opened it while we were on the phone. So we'll see what happens from there. All right. But you live on the water. Taking in touch with a friend. I'm waiting for the plumber to talk to the seller. Okay. But they live on the water. In the green.
Telephone number 4. Can't take your call now.
Oh.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Hey, Terrence, Monte Rodriguez here. We spoke, I think almost a week ago, maybe 2 at this point, about the Duffield Avenue property. I was waiting for you to give me a call back after our offer. Haven't heard from you since. So if you could give me a call when you can at 412-912-1888. Thank you. Into the All right. That one was a good one. That was a good, clean property. He was just asking a little bit too much for what we could rent it out for. So that'll be a good one that we can get. That they live on the water. Come on, Miss Kathy. I know you're there.
Please leave your message for 4126.
Hey, Miss Kathy. This is Monte calling about Bergman Street property. I believe you said you do work or you are working. I'm not too sure when you get off of work or when will be a good time to give you a call back. So if you could either give me a call or shoot me a text message, we'll love to talk to you if you were still looking to sell this property. Give me a call, 412-912-1888. Thank you. Oh. Pennsylvania 3000. Vantasia. Hello, guys. Those who are watching, where are you watching me from? You can't say YouTube. That doesn't count. Location, where you guys located?
You got the wrong phone number. There's nothing going on here for houses or anything.
This is not Miss Vantasia? Oh, crap. Nothing going on with houses. All right, well, we'll take her off here. Pretty. Let's do this one. Hey, she answered, so that's all that matters. All right, I got the wrong number. At least that's the one I did call. Oh, crap, she probably... I don't even know what I was saying.
Has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 7248 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Miss Vantasia, this is Monte calling about Addison Street property. If you could, give me a call where you can at 412-912-1888. Thank you. So that one has 2 numbers on it. 2 down, or 1 down, 1 to go. Let's see if this is the right person. So. Beep ba 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 beep ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Left voicemail, left voicemail, left voicemail, and I cannot send a text message because it's landline. They do that on purpose. I'm almost positive.
This call is being recorded.
This is a cold call lead. Hello? Miss Rosalia?
Who's calling?
This is Monte.
Who's calling?
Is this Rosalia?
Yeah, what is it? Who is this?
Yeah, my name is Monte. I was calling about Arden Drive property. You spoke to someone on our team about selling that?
No, I told them to forget about it because they wanted to give me 160,000 or 200,000. No, forget about it.
How much are you looking to get for it?
My price, over 300.
Oh,
I have a lot of ground over here.
yeah.
I have a lot of ground over here.
Oh, okay, so you're looking to get 300,000 for it?
Yeah, 325, something like that. I'm not going to give my property like that. You can do so much with it. Forget about what it is. That's what you can do.
Right. What did you tell them? You said they offered you 100,000?
Now, 100. Listen to this. They offered me 160,000. I said I bought this house 12 years ago and I paid 150. Now where are you coming from? I said, really, you want to rob me? You're not going to rob me. You're not. I said, you try to make a deal. You try to look. I said, I know. I said, you find a sucker, you take it. But I'm nobody's sucker. I'm in business in real estate for 50 years, and I know what's what. I own a lot of property in Shady Side area. I can live anywhere I want to.
Oh, that's amazing.
They come and borrow me like that. You insult me, my intelligence. Get lost. I told them when I'm ready to sell, I will call you. I will never call them. I know what they're doing.
I hear it. Okay, so you're looking to get...
People are so crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But there is a lot of people. Let me tell you something. They do it because there is a lot of people who fall for it. And then they're sorry. I know a friend of mine, not a friend of mine, but a friend of a friend who did that. Who And this woman, she's crying her lungs out. I said, well, it's your stupidity did that. I said that you got your cash in your hand and now you're on the street. Well, go ahead.
Right. So wait.
Anyhow, listen.
So,
I'm not selling anything.
Okay. So you're not going to sell it now? Is that what I'm hearing?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to sell it right now. But I want you to know, if you call people and you insult the people that way, you piss them off, and then you know how it is.
Yeah, you sound like a woman who knows her business. I like that. You don't mess around.
If I have a good mind over here. Why I want to give it away? I know where I'm sitting on it.
Yeah, I hear you.
This is a two-bedroom house, okay? We didn't do too much. The house is in good condition, okay? Now, we can do better. I can better my house, which I will. I never had a time because we have a lot of property in Sherryside, and we have two people that really good work, and we try to, and my children have a lot of property in Sherryside, and we're trying to fix that first. But I said to my house, hey, hold it. This winter, we're going to renovate the house, and I'm going to fix this house the way I want to, not because I need it, because I want things different, okay?
Yeah.
So anyhow, but people call you up and, hey, listen, find a sucker, go ahead and fix it, but I'm not going to be your sucker. I have a lot of units in Sherryside, and I have a lot of property, but I'm not selling anything because I gave it to my children. You know, if you have a property these days, very lucky, but nobody can afford to buy a house today. Today, for a normal house, a nice house with a couple, three bedrooms in a nice area, you gotta start with $475,000, and plus cost. I mean, what are you going?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah, you know that.
Do you
you work there?
Yeah, no, I don't work there. I work in the business though, but you gonna buy some more for your family or what?
Oh, no. I'm not into buy anymore. I could have bought some at a good price, but I made a mistake last year. But I could have bought it, but I did not. But I'm not buying anymore unless it's I know extremely good deal. With everybody has their eye open right now, you're not going to find a more good deal. I made good deals back in those days. Back in 1967, 68, we bought the property with money we didn't have. 19,000, 20,000, two buildings for 45,000 in those days, okay? With the money I did not add, okay? And that's why I have all this property. I bought a big, huge building on Pacific. There are 12 condominium at those days, 25 years ago, but I pay a lot of money at those days, $262,000. It was a lot of money at those days. Okay?
Oh yeah.
But now, hello, it's right on Friendship Avenue and the heart of Friendship Avenue. Are you kidding me?
You still got that property?
Huh?
You still have that property, or you sold that one?
Oh yeah, I have all my property.
Oh, wow.
My property, and I gave a lot to my children, and I still have a lot of property. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. You don't come and insult me. Don't insult me.
Hey, I mean,
really, if I wanted to see, the thing is, I'm always out there looking if there is a bungalow on the first floor. If it happened, okay, it has to be good. I don't care how much it is. I don't have a money prop. I would buy that because we, at those days, about 12 years ago, when the prices started going up, we had a house that at 1972, we paid the house in Allen Park $72,500. At those days.
In Allison Park, you said?
Highland Park.
Oh, Highland. Oh, wow.
Highland Park in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
At the heart of Highland Park. No, it's a hot Highland Park, right near the resort. It's on Browning Road. Dead end street, Tuesday. 5-bedroom house, 5 bathroom, and so I sold it 12 years ago. I made my money, my big money. If I had it now, I would make more. Everything is more today, but that's when I decided to sell it, and I'm happier. But in those days, in the 1972, I paid $72,500. You figure that out, huh? I was working pretty hard, wasn't I?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, Miss Rosalinda, I appreciate the time. I'm sorry that you've been getting insulted by other people, but yeah.
Thank you very much. You have a good day.
You too.
And those people, these people should not be calling anyone because they're stupid.
Enjoy your day, okay?
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, that's funny. All right. Oh, that's good. Oh man, she was excited to tell me all of that. It was like she was talking too close to the phone. You can hear all the breath from her words. Oh man, that's so funny. I'm like, wait, so you're looking to sell? You're not looking to sell? Tell me. I've stayed on the phone for a little bit too long on that one. So let's see. It's okay. It happens. What's 11:43? Let me see. This one, it's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 1328 square feet. This area, it's a good area, nice school district. Does it look like you can add a 3rd bedroom in here? It's tiny layout given the square footage. So I'm kind of curious where that extra square footage is coming from. But this is a dead lead. You heard it herself. She's not looking to sell. I wouldn't necessarily waste her time with following up with her, especially since she's just going to keep it for her kids. So we're going to get to the next one. I think I pronounced her name right. Rosalinda? Rosalia, I think. It wasn't no N in there. But anyways, on to the next. Called her. All right, we're on this one. Man, the way she answered the phone too, I thought I was in trouble. What she say? Who's this? That's hilarious. Dude, he has not answered. Like, come on.
Please leave a message and I'll return your call as soon as I can. Thank you.
Hey, Mark, Monte here, giving you another call about Edwards Way property. Haven't been able to get a hold of you regarding that, so I'm not too sure if you were still looking to sell. If you could, give me a call or shoot me a text. Hope to hear from you soon. 412-912-1888. Thanks. Can you guys type without looking at the keyboard? I got really good at typing my name, property, and looking, I think. Others, I gotta look at it and then I'm be good to like type. But All right, left the voicemail. We added that one to the workflow. He doesn't speak English, so it's best to text him on that one. Okay, next one here.
Please leave your message for 412.
Hey, John, Monte Rodriguez here, calling about Kersop Avenue property. Reaching out to see if you were still looking to sell that. Haven't been able to get a hold of you regarding that. So if you could give me a call when you can at 412-912-1888. Thanks. August 21st, so that's tomorrow.
Please leave your message for
Amir, Monte Rodriguez here, calling about Merwin Avenue property. Haven't been able to get a hold of you. I'm not too sure if you're still looking to sell that property, so if you could give me a call when you can at 412-912-1888. Thank you. All right, before we start with our driving for dollars list, I think we have a list of like 50. I'm gonna add that to the dialer. Let's I think we have, hold on. Ooh, okay, we could buy 2 more leads here, so let's see. Is there any leads that's worth buying? All right, so I guess my general thought. Ooh, 15204. Yes, I'm going to call it because this is in my looks perfect, kinda. Ooh, properties described as 3-1, owner occupied with minimal updates needed. Note the house looked perfect, but mentioned gutters may need attention. No concerns or challenges related. Homeowner is willing to receive a follow-up call to discuss a cash offer. This is literally right around the corner from me. All right, let's do it. 223, that's Etna. All right, guys, we just brought 2 more leads. Ooh, wow. Somebody didn't buy this one, so we're going to pay for that. That one is owner occupied. Cosmetic, flooring, and paint. Love the zip code, is in my backyard. The other one has 4 people. Holy shuckets. 4 people already brought it. It needs a remodel, kitchen, bathroom, roof. It is a 2-bedroom, 2 bathrooms. They own it for 6 to 9 years. Okay. That's a good neighborhood. Ooh, let's get that one too. All right, guys, we just brought 2 new leads. Now let's call them. One was a cold call lead and the other is a paper lead, or paper lead. That means they filled out a form rather than somebody calling them to ask them that if they were selling, if that makes sense. I don't like this street. Shuck it. Hold on. Crap. I hate that. It's okay. It is okay. They want to sell 2 to 3 months. They are downsizing. No. Alright, no, let's do it. Alright, guys, hold on. You're gonna have to wait until I put this in here. Please be a nice house. Ooh, okay. I could deal with it. I'm not too fond of the street, but it's okay. It is okay. Number, lead source, paper lead, Allegheny County. All right. Let's take this out, put it here. This was a paper lead, or was this cold call? All right, the first one we're gonna call is a cold call lead. This is exciting. That means somebody reached out to them, they said yes, and they entered some information into this. Let's see what information they entered. Homeowner plans to sell in order to downsize and is open to a closing time frame within 3 months if an agreement is reached. August, September, October, November, so right around Thanksgiving. This property is described as 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, owner occupied with minimal updates needed. Homeowner notes the house, it looks perfect, kind of, but mentions gutters may need attention. No additional concerns or challenges related to the sale were stated, and the property is owned free and clear, however, is willing to receive a follow-up call to discuss a cash offer. So let's do it. This is a cold call lead. All right, Donald, answer the phone. I believe in you.
Hey, can I help you?
Hey, is Donald there?
Yeah, this is Don.
You go by Don?
Or Donald, Don. My friends call me Donnie. What's up?
No worries, man. Monte here. I'm reaching out regarding the property on Landis Street. You spoke to someone on our team about selling it?
I think someone else called me, and we are, but we're not yet.
Not yet looking to sell, you said?
We are, but not today. Not right now.
Okay. Well, I see here in my notes it says 2 to 3 months. Is that the timeline you're looking to sell?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a question. Where area are you in?
Me? So, where am I calling from, or what area I'm in, you said?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm actually here in Crafton. I'm literally like right around the corner from you. Hold on. You're skipping on me. I could barely hear you.
We're looking at some other properties right now. Get that straightened out.
Okay. Like other properties to move into, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's where you gotta figure out where you're gonna go before you decide to sell?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have a price in mind yet, or what are you thinking?
Price? Well, I'll tell you what, it's coming down. Up.
You said 100,000?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, 100,000 and up. Okay. Okay. So I'm seeing here it's a 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom, about 1,900 square feet.
Yeah, someone else called me yesterday, said the same thing.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What was their name?
told him the same thing. I wasn't interested at that time.
Okay.
I don't know their exact names.
Okay.
Didn't a lot of calling us about this.
Oh, gotcha. Well, listen, it's okay that you're not looking to sell right now. I just want to see if it's, we could be a good fit, even if we got to wait 2-3 months. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Um,
Yeah, like I said about moving.
Say that one more time. Can you speak a little closer to the phone? It's like I can hear you, but I can't.
The wife is hesitant about moving, and I'm not hesitant about moving.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. So we really got to speak to the wife. Is that Miss Gwendolyn?
Yeah, no, that's me.
Okay. Oh, speak to you though, but we got to still get the wife on board though, right?
Yeah, she. Yeah, she.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's what we're at.
Okay. It says here, my notes here says the property is in pretty good condition. It doesn't really need much.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's worth a conversation. I could wait the 2 to 3 months, but I would just need to make sure that, when the time comes that both you and the wife are on board,
Well, I can tell you this isn't going to be a pressure.
Yeah. No, I mean, selling a house is a big deal. I try not to put pressure on anybody. I just want to let you know that we actually like this area. We actually have a flip going on that we're finishing up on Zypher, like right around the corner from you guys. So this we could probably buy and hold it, or maybe, buy it to resell it. But we're very familiar with the area, so take all the time that you need. But if you do decide, when the time gets close and you guys move and you guys are looking to sell this, I would love to, continue this conversation.
Oh, okay. My name's Dawn. You'll talk to me. That's
Okay. Well, okay. Is this a cell phone number I can send a text to?
Yeah.
Okay.
The number you call. So that's the cell.
Okay. I'm gonna text you right now. Tell me if you got it, okay?
All right.
Give me a second. Hold on. I'm gonna put Don instead of Donald, okay?
Okay.
And tell me what my last name is.
Nothing yet.
Spoke about. All right, it's gonna have my business name on there as well, so then that way you know who called you. All right, I just sent it. Tell me if you got it.
Rodriguez.
Yes, sir. That's my last name, so I'm glad that you got it. So, when would you like for me to follow up with you?
Not too much. 60 days, I guess.
60 days. Okay. So, is your idea of you guys are trying to sell before the year's out?
No, you're asking questions that we haven't thought about before the year's out. But,
okay.
No.
Okay, because 2 months, that's like, Thanksgiving time, you know what I mean?
Hey, you asked me, man.
Yeah. All right, so listen, how about this? I'll put you on the calendar, let's say beginning of October. Would that be too soon, or would that be okay?
That'd be okay.
Okay. And what time of day can I reach out to you?
Man, October. That's like 8 months. Hey, this time October's good.
Okay, so around noon. All right. And then if you don't answer, I'll send you a text after, I call you, so then that way you know who called, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Don. I'll be in touch.
Okay. All right. Have a good day, Rodriguez.
You too. Bye. Can't do much with that other than just keep in touch with him. Rentals in this area for a 3-bedroom, you're thinking about 1,400. If he wants 100,000, he said north of 100,000. He didn't give me a price, but I also think that is determined on where they go next and how much that next property is. He did say, for what I can hear, the wife doesn't want to move, but he does. That kind of like push the timeline and the motivation back a little bit. So it's not like a super motivated lead. I technically brought it because I'm in the area and I could just simply, I could walk there actually. So I think that would be a good follow-up, even if I refer them over to the agent that I sold the house around the corner to. So we'll see. Wife isn't on board with moving. Dawn is. They would have to find another place before selling. He did mention or mentioned. Nah, I don't think mentioned is correct for this sentence. He didn't mention price range 100K plus, property in good condition. Timeline looking. He said I'm asking questions that they didn't consider before, so that's, I guess that gauges the motivation on where this lead is. This was a cold call lead, so they probably said, yeah, I think about it if the price is right type thing. Timeline looking to be closer to 2 months. Not sure if they want to sell before the year is out. We'll touch base in beginning of October around noon. All right. PPL touch base. Have they found another place? Let's go. So that lady that we spoke to that says she's not selling because she's not stupid, we just got a refund for that. Beginning of October, so that's like a month and a half. We'll call them October 1st. Did I put noon in the subject? Okay. All right, so that was one of the two we just brought. Speed to lead. I'm adding it to my folder for spoke to them. 820. Is it the 20th? It is. All right, let's see who's next. Oh crap. What do you guys think about that one? Should I have pushed it a little bit more given the fact that we know the wife isn't on board? Or did I do okay with that? Spoke to them. I'm curious what you guys think. Would you have said something differently? Knowing the timeline is still 2 months. Oh, I don't like this street. This is a main road on a highway. Ooh, you know that they're motivated when they add their email to the lead. Who's texting me? Yay. Okay. No. I don't like this already. We'll see. All right, this one is, I think this was a PPC. This one is the PPC there. Who are we speaking to? How about I close this so I can see? We're not there yet. All right. Tony. All right, Mr. Tony. Let's see what you got here. Default. Save. All right. Sell and rent instead. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about these ones. I feel like they're a little bit motivated just by that, you know. Oh crap, I didn't put his email in here. Let me put his email in there. I like when the emails are there because that way, since this is a PPC, that means he entered it. We'll see what happens. All right, Mr. Tony. Change status. Contact made. Oh, golly.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Tony. Monte Rodriguez here, calling about the property, Ohio River Boulevard. You submit it on my website, looking to sell. If you could give me a call when you can at 412-912-1888. Thank you. All right, so he goes on my pay-per-lead campaign. They'll send out a text message in about 5 minutes or so. About 15 minutes, I'll have to call him back, and hopefully we get a hold of him now. Straight. I guess two tacos waiting for me to be eaten, and I'm getting hungry. I kind of want to so StreamYard automatically do clips if my live sessions are 2 hours or less. So I'm going to go for about 15, 20 more minutes. Then I'm going to take a break because my stomach is growling. Hopefully we'll be able to talk to him before. And actually, no. Crap. Let me see something right quick. All right. So we got a refund. Let's see if we could, if there are any more leads that are worth buying. Let me see. Pennsylvania. Allentown, too far. I like to stay in Pittsburgh. Altoona, close enough. Ross, PA, 15214. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Tiny little thing. $200. Holy crap. Why would I do that? Okay, so oh wow, 1019. 2 hours ago. So for those who don't know, I only do Coupon Club on ISpeedtoLead. I pay $200 a month to get all the sell leads. So after 2 or 3 days of the leads being on here, I could get it for $30. So that's I was fully renovated, so I wouldn't even want to get that one anyway. Harrisburg, Pottstown. I don't even know where that's at. Multifamily. So this one, they put it on for yesterday at $117. It is currently $60. So I guess so that'll be one day at $117. I think 2 or 3 days I could get it for $30. So if I wait, this is a multifamily, 3 beds, 3 bathrooms. So that means they're all 1-bedroom units. Let's see what the information is. Homeowner wants to sell a triplex due to being older and looking to simplify the property ownership. The building is offered as is and not listed with the realtor, as the owner prefers handling sales independently. Each of the 3 units has one or their own bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, furnace, water heater, and laundry. The property has a newer roof and siding with no major repairs needed per the owner through cosmetic updates, such as new carpet and flooring could be beneficial. The property has off-market street parking and previously rented to college students, with top 2 units combined for a higher rental income. No mortgage remains on the property. Owner requests direct offers and open to showings, specifying that traditional sale processes will not be used. Oh, maybe he would consider seller finance since it's a free and clear. And it's in so this zip code 15213 is a college zip code. College universities there. University of Pitt is there. I think CMU is over there. So this is a lot of college kids that lives over there, and they typically rent by rooms. And by doing that, you get more income that way. Since, college, you're on the college budget, you typically have limited funds there. Same with this one. 3-bedroom, 1 bath. They own it for 50 years, 30 to 50 years. I would probably buy this tomorrow. Let's see. Downsizing is the main reason for selling after living in the property for 30 years. The homeowner's children are grown and on their own. The plan is to sell within the next 3 to 4 months, as the homeowner and spouse are currently searching for a new place and do not feel rushed to move. Interior upgrades, especially the kitchen, such as new cabinets, were mentioned as needed, with more emphasis on interior than exterior improvements. The property is not listed. Previous offers have been reached, but no contract signed. And homeowner is open to further conversation about the sale. Philly, Scranton, Coraopolis. Fully renovated. So when I'm looking at these leads, let me see. I don't want to see anything that is fully renovated. So I'm going to filter it out to always see. To only see full gut, remodel, and cosmetic. So we're going to see what happens there. Still Allentown. I'm curious, how do they get it like automatically? And how does it get sold out? Let's not look at these. I want to look at the ones that are already in Coupon Club. Because I only got $29 in my balance before I re-up. So, I don't like this area. So, I've gotten burnt in this area. So, let's see what they say. No longer needing the property, and with her grandson seeking a newer home. The homeowner wants to sell this 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, which has owned approximately for 9 years and has no existing mortgage. Bathroom and kitchen require some remodeling, and siding needs to be installed on the exterior. This property is off market with a family member residing there who is aware of the sale. Homeowner indicated a closing time frame in about 2 months. If only I liked that area. I just brought that one. Relocating 15223. That's in Etna. Not too familiar with that area. Ooh. Homeowner plans to sell and has already purchased another house, intending to relocate within the next week. Oh. Though some belongings may remain, property is... Oh. Okay, I'm reading before I'm reading. The home has 3 beds and 2 baths and requires significantly replacement replacement of the bathroom floor, as well as the kitchen and living room flooring. Additionally, an existing solar panel system needs to be removed. Ooh, I don't have much luck with solar panels. The property is not currently vacant. But will soon be, and it is not yet listed, but signs are prepared for marketing placements. The homeowner confirms that there is still a mortgage on the property, indicates the closing time frame of 30 to 45 days. Why do I feel like this is the lead that I've already spoken to? Etna. So if this was in a different zip code, I would feel a little bit more comfortable with buying it, but I'm not too keen on that. I brought those. One thing with ISpeedtoLead, I really, really want them to hide the ones that I've already brought. Because nothing is more frustrating than me looking at a lead and be like, oh yeah, let's buy it, and I already brought it. Oh, nobody brought this yet? Okay. 2 to 5 years. Oof. So just for the sake of it, I'm going to buy it. It's in a good zip code. I like the bed and bath count. I don't like the ownership. They've only owned it for 2 to 5 years. But it needs a remodel, kitchen, bathroom, and roof. This is a pay-per-lead, not a cold call lead, so I don't have any other information outside of that. So let's just go ahead and buy the bad boy and see where we go from there. So let's do it. I might just do the driving for dollars off camera because 1, I'm getting hungry, and 2, you guys aren't here for me to call driving for dollars leads. Well, they're not even leads yet because I haven't spoken to them. I could probably just do another video like that. So, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that after my break. Okay, let's get it. All right, Miss Kathleen, let's see what you're working with. Oh no. You know it's going to be interesting when it pulls up on the street and not the house. Yep, okay. Lead source, pay-per-lead, default number. Let's get it. Pay-per-lead. Pay-per-lead. I don't mind these ones actually, because they are the ones that actually filled out the form rather than it being a cold call lead. So let's see. And we got to call our Tony guy back anyway. All right, Miss Kathleen, I'm feeling your presence. Come on. 2. Hey, Monty, I don't have anything yet. Miss Kathleen, answer the phone.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Miss Kathleen. This is Monte Rodriguez calling about the property you have on Eastwood Road. You submitted this on my website looking to sell. I'm reaching out to get more information about it. So if you could give me a call where you can, 412-912-1888. Thank you. I'm going to pull this bad boy up on Zillow right quick. Why can't I see it? I don't like that I can't see it, what it looks like. Oh, how about I just turn the camera? Duh. All right, so the portal website does specify it is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. We're at 2,400 square feet. That's a big boy. 2,900. Holy crap. All right, so she is on our campaign for a text message to be sent out in about 5 minutes. So in the meantime, let's call the other guy. Who's next? Tony.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
All right. A text message went out 3 minutes ago. He just called. I haven't spoken to them yet. Man, I feel my stomach bubbling. Guys, I am in need of some food. So let me see. Can I? We're gonna call this guy back right quick. Let's call her back. See if she answers.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
All right, hold on, guys. You got to bear with me. If you don't want me to leave, you got to bear with me. I'm about to go warm up some food. Yeah, let me do that. Somebody answer the phone. All right, guys. I am going to end the session here. I am hungry, and I'm going to make me some fries as well. In order for me to make some fries, I actually got to clean and cut some potatoes. Not that you asked, but yeah, I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat some tacos and some potatoes. I am going to go live again on Friday, same time. I'll try to go a little bit longer, from like 10:30 to like 2 maybe. I'll make sure I'll pack a lunch. You get it? Because I'm hungry. Anyways, I'll see you guys Friday, same time around 10:30 a.m. I don't have any appointments set. If I do, I'm going to just not be there and trust the people that I will send to tell me what's going on with it. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for sticking with me this whole time. It's kind of like really interesting. I'll see you guys Friday, 10:30. Before you go, relationships are the currency of life. So go squat up You never know who you're destined to do business with. Until Friday, I'll see you guys. Go eat.